Hello everyone, Pretender Prowl is here with another review from the Mega Construx Masters of the Universe line. I have in my possession the She-Ra vs. HORDAK and MONSTROID set. This elusive set was advertised, I believe, September of last year, September of 2021. And when I found out about it, I was greatly excited because one of my customs I wanted to do was a She-Ra figure, and I was trying to figure out what parts I need to do it and how can I make it where I don't have to paint the whole figure from head to toe and make it fully posable and get all the parts right. Now I don't have to do that because Mega Construx did it for me. Thank you for that, Mega Construx. This set has 306 pieces. It comes with She-Ra, HORDAK, looks like a comic book version of Prince Adam, and the indestructible, terrible creature known as the Monstroid, which I have zero idea what the Monstroid is. So I'm assuming the Monstroid in the original Masters of the Universe line came out later on, right when the series and figures were dying off a little bit, just when Masters was dying and Thundercats was roaring and Turtles were just coming out of the sewers. Earlier on, when I collected the Masters figures, it was, I had Skeletor, He-Man, Castle Grayskull, your basic ensemble, but later on, and I was very young at the time, and I tore the crap out of those figures. I mean, by the time I was done with those figures, they had no armor left, their weapons were done, heads were starting to get loose, limbs were starting to come up missing. But then when HORDAK came around, that's when I started really taking care of my figures. And I remember HORDAK, I didn't really collect the bad guys all that much, but HORDAK was one of my favorite bad guys. I wound up playing with him a lot when I was younger. So it gives me great joy to see another HORDAK figure. In fact, I still have my original HORDAK figure from back in the day. He's got a little face damage and the cape's gone, but this was the HORDAK figure I had as a child. I believe sometime the armor had broken, and this armor piece on him is actually another HORDAK's armor, but basically the figure itself is my original from when I grew up as a kid. And he's probably one of my favorite bad guy leaders of all time. I definitely like him better than Skeletor and Megatron and Mumra and Galvatron. He's definitely top tier. One of my favorite bad guy leaders of all time. She-Ra versus HORDAK and MONSTROID, 306 pieces. Here's the back of the box. On the box, it is advertising the new Land Shark set. And it's also advertising that Pro Build Battle Cat. That's of that larger scale. Apparently the Monstroid has a spinning gimmick, which I think the original toy did, but I'm not sure. But let's crack this open and take a look. So there are 4 bags and the manual. Start with bag number 1, which has, looks like all the figures are in there. Ooh, that's dangerous. So if I ever do customs of this thing, if I ever find multiples of it, all I gotta do is mess with bag number 1. I can leave the other bags in the box or whatever. Bag number 1 has 4 sub-bags and 3 stands. These are the stands similar to those that just go with Castle Grayskull. I'm more excited about She-Ra, so I decided to save the best for last. We're going to start with the Prince Adam. Construction note: little more resistance putting the waist on than normal, but not too bad. I've been messing with these things so much. Second nature putting them together. I thought the chest piece for Adam here was going to be like the rubbery plastic kind, but it's actually a kind of a hard plastic. Almost as if you're not careful with it, it's going to snap on you. So, definitely take care when putting it on. Ooh, that snapped on there really good. Don't know if you heard that. Quick comparison of the swords. This is the one that comes with the MONSTROID set. This is the one that comes with Castle Grayskull He-Man. Definitely the same mold. Definitely the same color. It's a darker gray. Almost thought it was the same darker gray as the chest piece of the He-Man that comes with the Showdown set, but it's not. We also get another version of the shield, just a regular He-Man shield, but it's a gunmetal. Really cool that they decided to do the Akala style sword again. I know a certain other person on YouTube who's really excited about that sword, and I hope you get your set very soon, Mac. I gotta take a moment, guys. This is so cool. HORDAK. Ooh, he has an all-black chest piece. I thought it'd be gray to kind of match the toy. He's got a little extra, I don't know if you can see that, he's got a little extra texturing in the gloves there. I don't think the Skeletor figure has that. No, I don't think so. You know, I'm almost afraid of introducing the evil of HORDAK into my world. But, whatever nefarious schemes he has in conquering the universe, I'm sure HORDAK knows that I respect him, and ooh, hold on, folks. Okay, so hold on, let me whip this out. The original HORDAK head, his collar was part of the rubber of his head. This one, they made it a part of the suit. Look at that. If I can focus, yeah. That. It's got some, looks like it's got some rivets or something going on there, because he's always been a master of both magic and machine magic. He's got those ridges going on around the collar there, just like the original. God, I didn't put them together yet. I'm reviewing the hell out of him. That's how cool he is. And the cape just plugs into the back. There's no special fabric or anything, so you can take it on and off. You can make it based on the cape of the figure. You can take it off and make it based on the show. Ooh, a show-accurate HORDAK. Got an idea about that. All fear the mighty HORDAK, leader of the Horde. This is awesome, guys. I am pumped. The face is not as toy accurate, and it doesn't look show accurate either, because the show accurate Filmation She-Ra show, it would have been white. It looks like it's more accurate with the classics line, and with the if they were going to do a HORDAK figure for 2002-2003 series, I believe, the Toonami He-Man Masters Universe, the newer one. It looks like it's reminiscent of that particular head, which is cool. Like the original toy, of course, mine got broken, lost a long time ago, is he has the crossbow, the bat head crossbow, which for some reason has a little point on it. I'm not sure why. Almost as though it should come with a little missile or something that goes on there. That's kind of weird. I'm sure I can figure out something with that. That is totally cool, guys. And now, almost want to do the Monstroid and then open She-Ra. So excited about She-Ra. And there's She-Ra, the Princess of Power. The construction notes these elbow joints. Usually elbow joints have a catch on the back that keep them from bending all the way back. She does not have that, so her arms do bend ridiculously back in both directions. My particular She-Ra has a messed up face. Looks like one eye isn't painted at all, and the other eye is painted too much. So I may have to do something about that. She is one of the female Mega Construx figures that come with a skirt. Those figures are known not to actually have a crotch piece. It's just the pole peg system that holds the legs on. It's covered by the skirt. And then she has the Sword of Protection, which is in 2 colors of gold, and more than likely it's based on the toy version of the sword. I plan on making a more animated style version using one of the extra He-Man swords I have from the Showdown set, because I buy a bunch of those. Really nice paint on the chest piece and the gem on the stomach. This looks like a perfect blend between the figure and the Filmation show, because there was differences in both. And I like how the crown isn't ridiculously huge, but not super small either. It has a separate cape, which of course needs to be applied before you put the head on. And the hair is all one piece, hair and head's all one piece, no ponytail action or anything going on with that. It's kind of a flexy, bendable material, so you don't have to worry about getting too much in the way or being super stiff at the same time. Bags number 2, 3, and 4 are for the Monstroid. The overall construction was basically into 3 sections. Section 1 was this top section here, Section 2 was the middle stomach area, and Section 3 were the 4 legs. I'm not a pro builder, but I have been building a lot of Lego builds and stuff for a good part of my life. I tried to do all this in one sitting, and I wound up getting frustrated towards the end. So what I would recommend as a construction note is that don't build this all in one shot. Do stage 1 and then take a break, do stage 2 and then take a break, do stage 3 and then take a break, or do 2 of the stages, like do 1 and 2, take a break, then do 3. Definitely allow yourself a breather on this one. Otherwise, you get a little gets a little frustrated. You start putting parts in the wrong spot, you wind up having to disassemble stuff. I had to disassemble the stomach twice because I messed up, because I didn't allow myself a chance to breathe. So that's my only real construction note. That, and there are a lot of extra little pieces. So definitely when you're done with the first stage, get those extra pieces out of the way. Don't put them on the side in case you might need them later, because more than likely you won't. Now back to the dude. So he's got a grip over here. I guess this is supposed to simulate the original wind-up that the original toy had, even though it doesn't really do anything. It does create an effect, like if you wanted to have HORDAK say that this is the master control, like this is the key that activates the Monstroid, because this piece is removable. But the real feature is the posability of the claws and the legs, and this little gimmick in the back. When you spin this sucker, the Monstroid turns to attack. You can quickly turn it from left to right. It's not one of those that once you spin it, it keeps on spinning like uncontrollably until it stops. You can almost hear there's a ratchet effect in there that keeps it from spinning out of control. I like this because you don't have to worry about the thing wobbling or not getting into a fixed position when it's in a pose. With that, you can also do a kind of thrashing motion, where he's kind of beaten into a wall, beating a wall, or knocking down a gate, or possibly trying to beat its way into Grayskull. The only negative is that these legs are a bit too posable. I wish they were kind of locked into place, because every time you mess with this thing, you gotta mess with the legs. You gotta readjust the legs. It's a neat little gimmick, I guess. And this concludes my review of the Mega Construx Masters of the Universe She-Ra vs. HORDAK and MONSTROID. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all my subscribers. Please subscribe and like my video. I plan on releasing more videos, more content. I just don't know when it'll occur. It is in the works, though. I have a new vigor of putting out some more videos, and this is energized by Mega Construx coming out with some more stuff. So if you keep coming out with it, I will do my best to review it. Later on, I intend to get a land shark and take a look at that. I'm still working on construction notes and concept ideas for the Roton set. It's an older set. That's the set that I really want to look into. I've done a lot of tinkering with that set. I have a lot of new ideas for that set. And currently at the showing of this video, it looks like that set's going for a little less than $14, $13 right now on certain sites. So it's definitely something you could buy for parts and do some army building, which is what I intend to do and what I have been doing for the most part. Thanks again for everyone who's watching. Everyone, take care and be safe out there.